Well, here you going, everyone. JoshTheCollectorGuy. Hope you all had an awesome week this week, everyone. Hope you're able to find some awesome cars for your collections during the week. Well, this is my lot of stuff this week, ladies and gentlemen. Got a few Star Wars things. Some have been laying around for maybe a week or so. And picked up two more this week as well. A little collector's market. That was pretty good. Some stuff pretty much off eBay. A carded Redline, you could say. I'll probably get to that at the very end of the video. Been waiting a while to share that one with you all, and some stuff from the flea market just here, but I think we might start off with the Star Wars stuff today. Well, a few of this is from the shops, from a little collector's market I went to yesterday, these two things here, and the old figure here was from the flea markets last week, old Imperial Commander. I do have one, and my other one does have his original gun, but that doesn't matter. This one's still pretty good. I think I got him for like $5 or $6, so I was pretty happy with that anyway. If you can buy old Star Wars figures for that price, I reckon you should jump on it, because I reckon all the merchandise is going to blow out of proportion once the movie's gonna arrive. I think it's on the 17th of December or something. So very happy with that. These are from the collector's market, as I said. Got old mighty Lord Vader just there. Got the old electricity around his head there from when the Emperor was shockingly doing what he was doing to Luke Skywalker. I assume that would have been a shocking experience, or quite electrifying. Some bad jokes there for you. I remember these though from, well, when I was younger. I won't say when I was little, because they're not that old. I do remember this set. I think we did buy a fair bit of these figures. I think we opened a few and left a few carded and that, but Dad said we definitely don't have that one, so quite happy with that. And I went to this little collector's market and I thought, I hope I find something Boba Fett related, and what do you know? I found, well, this figure, and I remember this figure, and I do have it loose. It's on Dad's Star Wars shelf in his room. That one's a really awesome figure. I think the rocket might come out. It's got the fire from his jetpack as well there on the back. And if you couldn't guess, Boba Fett is my favourite character. So very happy with that one. Good to find it carded. Him escaping the Sarlacc, I'm sure he did that as well. Pretty nicely detailed figure. And these ones here, the Black Series, I think these are pretty much only at the reject shop over here in Australia. I'm not sure if they're at the main shops. If they are, I think they're a lot dearer. Got the almighty Stormtrooper with his big bazooka and the little blaster just there. Really nicely detailed figures. I think these were 20 each, so they're well worth it. I think on eBay I've seen them for like, well, the Boba Fett I've seen for $50 and that. Well, that was the highest price I saw that for. And the old Boba Fett just here. I was so wrapped when Dad showed me this one last week. Nicely detailed his jetpack, his two blasters as well. All done up in a really nice box as well. So it's quite, you get your money's worth, that's all I can say. There's him on the back there consulting Lord Vader about his bounty of Han Solo. So that one's really, really awesome. I'm so glad to have that one. And, well, I can thank Dad for these two, because he actually bought them for me. So very happy with them. I might be showing some more Star Wars figures in future videos, because I'm kind of hooked on that, on Star Wars now anyway. But maybe not. Depends if I come across any anyway. So I'll probably look on eBay for a few. So very happy with them. Another thing I love collecting, the old Star Wars and Star Wars figures in general, because I remember playing with the old 90s figures when I was a kid and had a lot of fun with that. So very happy with those. On to the flea market finds from today. Went with Dad to only one flea market. I went to another flea market by myself though. At the first one, managed to find some more Bywaymans and Power Players just here. As you can see, you know how much I adore this well, the Chevy truck, which it actually is, the Bywaymans, Power Plow, Super Scraper, Pavement Pounder, casting. I think I've said all their casting names pretty much. Got the old recycling center truck. I think I might have this one already, but for $3 each I thought I may as well just get them, so I know I definitely have them. Even if I do have probably 2 of each or whatever, I'll pick the best one out of the 2 and keep that carded and maybe open it, I don't know. Me opening an older Hot Wheel, gee, that's crazy. Can't believe I even thought of that. Don't know why there's onion skin on that one, probably because it was in the bag. The old Piranha, I think that says Piranha on the side. And it's called Power Plow, which I think's odd because it's got no plow on the front. And the old, there's that onion piece again, I can't believe it. Got the old red one as well. I do like this one. I know if I found a good loose one, I probably might do a wheel swap on it if I ever find one day. That one's really nice. So I'm happy with those. A few others ticked off the list because, as everyone knows, I'm crazy about this truck. I think I've almost got every single variation known to man, or probably close to it anyway, but I'm sure there's someone out there who's got even more than I do. And 2 loose ones as well. Got a little Dixie Challenger. Now, I remember seeing on eBay the one with the Confederate flag. Everyone was going berserk on it after them taking Dukes of Hazzard off TV and that over in the US. I think it was a bit silly, to be honest, that it blew out of proportion that much, but I think it's calmed down a bit now. But I do like this casting. I do like the tampo design on it, because it does take you back to the good old TV show Dukes of Hazzard, one of my favourite TV shows as well. I wish they played it on TV over here. I think this one they just had the stripes, it didn't have the Confederate flag on the roof. So that one's not too bad. I think that was $1. And got the old Stage Fright just here. That one's a really nice casting. I think I've got at least 3 of them, so a 4th one won't hurt, will it? That one's really cool. I think back when I first started collecting, I think this was one of my first vintage Hot Wheels, and that'll always stick in my mind. Because back then when I discovered it, I think this might have been around 2011 or something. I went to my die-cast meet, which was either the first or second time I went there, and yeah, stumbled across it, and I just thought it was so cool, and that's always stayed in my mind ever since. I think there's quite a rare Mexican version of this one. I think it's a darker brown, I'm pretty sure. It's either Mexican or French as far as I'm concerned. And it's worth certainly a lot more than this just basic Hong Kong one just here as well. Such a cool idea for a casting. Well, such a cool idea for a car, I mean. A stagecoach with an engine on it. I think I have seen one before, but I don't think I'll ever see it again. That one's really, really awesome. I know I'll pick up all the vintage Hot Wheels I can get, even if I have them or not. Now we move on to some carded and a really cool gift pack just here, and this one does take me back to when I was little, because I would say that Dad did buy this when I was a kid, or something close to it anyway, because I remember each and every single vehicle in this particular gift pack as well. Always remember the dump truck, the loader, the Oshkosh cement mixer. That one was a favourite of mine. Same with the orange recycling truck just here. I think we also had the Blackwall version of it too, and the stake bed truck as well. I don't think we had the 7-spoke, I think it was just Blackwall. So I had to grab this one on eBay. This was a little while ago. It does bring back a lot of great memories as well, and it's in quite nice shape as well, and I think I only paid $6 for it as well. I think that's an absolute steal, because the vehicles in them are at least worth maybe $3 to $5 each, maybe. Well, that's my opinion. I could be wrong anyway, but I do like these old gift packs. There's a few I still want to get. I'm not sure if any of them on there is the ones I'm after, but I know there's a Camaro one I missed out on a little while ago, and I had the 93 Camaro with the black wheels with a Goodyear on it. That one's quite hard to get, and unfortunately that's not on there anymore. But anyway, move on to bigger and better things, I guess. So really nice gift pack there. I don't think the dumper on the back there is all die cast. I think it's plastic. It looks plastic. Still cool nevertheless. And got this one off an Australian seller. The old Workhorse's Peterbilt tanker. Now this particular Peterbilt tanker I remember Dad found in the garden when I was a kid. It was pretty beaten up, and I think the front axle was broken, but the wheel was still with it, surprisingly enough. And I used that, well, I played with that for, well, many, many years, and I still have it to this day. I'm not sure where it is. It might be one of my cases somewhere in my room, but always remember this particular truck, and it's such a weighty casting. I'm sure everyone knows what I'm talking about when it comes to the Peterbilt tanker here. The old die-cast tanker on the back there, so certainly well worth it. And this one's on the French card as well, and it's unpunched, which is really nice. I do love these Peterbilt trucks, whether it was the cement mixer or the dump truck, or even my favourite of the bunch, the tanker truck. I'll certainly grab them when I can. As you can see, French card on the back as well, the old steering rigs. Funnily enough, some steering rigs were made in France too, but they're quite hard to come by. I think there might have been, I'm not sure for this one, but I think a few of them either have a painted tank or just a normal die-cast, well, Zamac coloured tanker with a tampo on it, if that makes any sense to you all out there. I think this one just looks like the bare metal. That's probably what I should have said. That one's really nice. Love the card on the old Workhorses trucks. Really stands out. Really, really nice. And last but not least, pretty much for today's video, happens to be probably my last carded Redline I'll be showing for a very long time. Not that I have shown many carded Redlines over the last couple of weeks, but this one has been lying around being very patient to be shown in one of my videos eventually. Well, today is the day, and it's the Mighty Tough Customer. And I love my tanks, I love the military vehicles. So I was very, very glad to win this one off eBay a couple of months back. And it's probably on my most favourite card Hot Wheels have ever bought out, the old Flying Colours card. It's got the old Porsche 917, a favourite car of mine. The Mighty Heavy Chevy, which is, well, the Camaro, of course, my all-time favourite car. And the pretty cool Baja Bruiser just there. That one's a really nice casting. I do admire that one as well. Love the colours on this card. Now, it's probably difficult to call this one a Redline when the tyres are like that. They're not going to put Redlines on that. But it is from the Redline era, so I guess it really is probably classed as a Redline at the end of the day. As you can see, obviously whoever owned this one marked off what they did have, and only looking at it now, the ones they did mark off are worth quite a pretty penny nowadays. Especially the police cruiser, the heavy Chevy, and the Live 55. I think I'd kill to have those three. And the Vagabond as well. I'd love to have that. And the American Victory. And the Monte Carlo Stocker. I could go on about this. And the Chevy Monza, they're all here. Love these old 70s cards. They're my all-time favourite. But I don't think Hot Wheels have really come out with a bad card from the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s and that. They all really stand out. Looks like it was 98 cents maybe once upon a time. Gee, I wish I paid that. I would have bought a heap more if he did. So very, very happy with that. I love the Tough Customer. I do have it loose somewhere, along with the other Redline tanks and that. Well, army vehicles, I could say. I should say, actually. Really, really nice. Extremely happy with that one. Finally, she can be put away now in my carded Redline box. And I think I counted the other day, I think I could be wrong, I got over 20 carded Redlines. So I'm pretty happy with that feat so far. But I think a lot of other people probably would have about triple, double, or quadruple that amount anyway. So, but I'm happy with that at the moment. I always look now and again for the carded Redlines, but as everyone knows, they're quite expensive to get. Well, on that bombshell, that's pretty much it for this week's video, everyone. Really hope you did enjoy. Thank you to all the kind comments each and every one of you leave each and every week. Thank you so much. Thanks for the views, the likes, as I said, the comments, the subscriptions, whatever. I really do appreciate the support. Thank you very much, everyone. That's what keeps me going with the videos, is all your really nice words, support and whatever. Thank you very much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Well, that's it for this week's video, everyone. As I said, hope you enjoyed. And remember, as always, everyone, happy hunting, keep the hobby strong. See you later, everyone. Have an awesome week.